itchy back. Anyway, here we go, back again with another video. And before we get into the meat and bones of the video, I want to give a couple of shout outs to people who got the correct score of Sunderland 2, Leeds United 2. Chris Wilkins, Brian Keir, Dortmund, David Edwards and SFC 1. And a big shout out to Trevor Locke, who almost got the correct score and the goal scorer, because Brown put the ball in the box, was deflected and went down to Firpo own goal. But one person goes through to the next round for the next match, and in the hat for a shirt it's Brian Greener. One person correct score, and Chris Regis the goal scorer. So well done to everybody on there. But Brian, you're going into the hat, and we'll have one more leg the next game, and then we'll go into the hat to see who wins the shirt. Right, let's move on to a new coach coming to Sunderland. And this is a new coach. Sunderland have bolstered their backrooms team with an addition of former Porto, Olympiacos and Fenerbahce. Cut. Ignore the previous start of this video. Right. So well done to everybody on that video. Well done everybody got the correct score. Tremendous. And Brian Greener, your name's going into the hat. Take 2. Sunderland have bolstered their backroom team with the addition of former Porto, Olympiacos and Fenerbahce coach Pedro Ribeiro, as Regis Le Bris is a new assistant. Now, is it Regis Le Bris' new top assistant? Does he go above Dodds and Proctor, or is he in the middle, or is he below the pile? We don't know. Let's find out. This is the Northern Echo anyway. The search for the new member. I'll tell you what it is. It's really small writing. I need my glasses on. The search for the new number 2. New number 2, yes, has been a lengthy one, but the Black Cats bosses are keen to ensure they landed what Christian Speakman described as the right candidate. And Sunderland's hierarchy and the head coach Le Bris believes Portuguese coach Ribeiro, is that correct? Ribeiro is exactly that. The 38-year-old arrives at the Academy of Light with 19 years coaching experience under his belt, including spells in the TSV, 1860 Munich and Al Ali. He also previously been a manager in his own homeland of, and I'm even going to try and pronounce that, Belenenses, SAD, FC, Penafiel, Acamedio. I give up. Ribeiro, because obviously Portugal, isn't it? Portugal, of course, I just said Portugal, shouldn't I? Home country of Portugal, said they're going through all that malarkey, putting you through all that. Portugal. Ribeiro will join Mike Dodds and as Le Bris' assistant head coach. Why? Why have we got 2? Why does he join Mike Coach? Why does he join Mike Dodds as new head coach? He should just jump above him, leapfrog, put Dodds. You got Le Bris, Ribeiro, Dodds, and then Proctor. Anyway, let's go back to the article. Assistant head coach with Mike Proctor to continue in his role as first team coach, and Alessandro Baccarini as goalkeeping coach. Sunderland have spoken to a whole host of assistant head coaches, candidates since Le Bris' summer arrival, but were happy to be patient to ensure the new addition was the right fit on Weir's side. Sporting director Speakman said, "We are delighted to welcome Pedro to Sunderland. We've been diligent and patient in identifying the right candidate for the role to ensure we build on the excellent progress we are making." And we can't, we're doing great progress at this moment in time. You can't complain being top of the table, can you? You got no qualms to being top of the table. Fantastic. Pedro has an impressive set of experiences. He can use these to provide an alternative perspective, but importantly, he is aligned to our values and playing identity. We wish him the best of luck and look forward to helping him settle in his new role. Pedro said, just easy to say Pedro, then Ribeiro. I'm privileged to be part of one of the most historic and progressive football clubs in English football. He's done his homework. It's a real honour and I'm grateful for the trust placed in me. I'll do my best to contribute and support our players, and we are all work to achieve Sunderland's long-term goals. That is tremendous. I'm over the moon, and I welcome, good luck at Sunderland, Pedro. I wish you all the best here. And yeah, fantastic at this moment in time. So I'm pleased you finally got somebody in there for Regis to help Regis along. I know we got Dodds there, but a lot of fans are just not I'm not happy with Dodds over there. I know, end of the day, nobody hates Dodds. Well, speak for myself. I don't hate Dodds, don't hate Proctor. I just, I'm happy to get Regis with his own backroom staff in. But, if having the likes of Pedro, if having Dodds and Proctor behind Regis has helped him to get the team where they are today, then, you got to accept it and agree, and hopefully they can all get really strong together. And like I said before, it's a fantastic start. We cannot complain. As Sunderland fans, we got no complaints. What I didn't realise was that Sheffield United had been, I don't know how I missed this one, had been deducted 2 points. So they started on -2, and now they are joint with Sunderland. They've won 6 and drawn 3. So that's a tremendous start by Sheffield United. I hope I said United, not Wednesday. That's a tremendous start by Sheffield United. It really is, to be up there in second place, joint top with Sunderland, and not lost a game of football so far. And I never even noticed them rise up the table, to be honest. You just all of a sudden they're there. So, so congratulations to Sheffield United. Fantastic start. You got parachute payments, haven't they? Them parachute payments are there for Sheffield United. They've got a good squad still. So, yeah, they're looking like the favourites at the moment, with Sunderland doing fantastically well. But would you take Jordan Henderson back at Sunderland? Jordan Henderson, imagine Jordan Henderson coming back to Sunderland, helping these youngsters with the experience. You cannot get anybody else out there with any more experience than Jordan Henderson. The experience is 100%. England, Liverpool manager, been around, done absolutely amazing, winning the Champions League, the Premier League. You've got so many trophies under his belt. Having him coming in, and imagine him trying to direct the likes of Dan Neil to be captain, to try and improve his, sort of basically everything about Dan Neil, being captain. Now, you can only learn from somebody with a vast experience. So let's have a read of this. Right. Sunderland head into the second international break of the season at the summit of the championship table. The Black Cats salvaged a 2-2 draw against Leeds United on Friday to maintain their unbeaten start of the new campaign at home on home soil. And we'll be looking to build on that with eye-catching form in the next outing against Hull on October the 20th. Of course, LU Soccer do have these wonderful Sunderland shirts and England shirts on offer on the website. I'll leave a link down below in the description. You put the code in TM10 to get 10% off the shirts. You've got like a nice one there as well, and you've got another England one over there. So these are wonderful shirts with other selections. Plenty of other retro ones on there and other Sunderland shirts on, along with lots of other shirts on LU Soccer. Check out the website. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for watching. What an absolute muppet. I've just been recording and talking to myself for the last 5 minutes, and I haven't been recording. What a muppet. Right, much of the discourse and aftermath of Friday's game has been focused on the goalkeeping error that led to Sunderland's stoppage time equaliser. But so much of this hubbub and chatter, you will be forgotten if you've missed 1 or 2 stories over the last few days. So let's go into some stories. Henderson eyes, Jordan Henderson eyes an England return. Former Sunderland star Jordan Henderson could be on his way back to England, according to reports. The 34-year-old is currently on the books at Ajax, but is struggling for regular game time in the Netherlands, and is consequently considering the prospect of a move away from Amsterdam, as per The Sun. He has alternative number of clubs in both Premier League and the upper reaches of the Championship, with a loan deal touted as one prospective outcome. The latest report even goes so far to suggest that it could be a sensational return to Sunderland, could be on the cards, although further details on this particular point are scarce. Well, What you thought? I know there's not much meat on the bones on this story, but what is your thoughts on Jordan? I think I can't imagine anybody who wouldn't want Jordan Henderson back at Sunderland. He did say he would love to finish his career at Sunderland, but sometimes that just doesn't take the course. That's the way the course and the way the cookie crumbles sometimes just doesn't happen. But I think it would be amazing to get him on loan at Sunderland. The experience, the midfield presence, drop down to the Championship. I think it would be amazing. The fans, I think, would really get behind them. And I think it would be a good coup for the ownership of this club. But anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. So there we go. What's your thoughts on the new head coach? And I know it's only, early days, but that would be great. It would be absolutely fantastic to have him. Oh, there's more news here as well. Ross Stewart suffers another injury blow, the poor bloke. Elsewhere, former Sunderland striker Ross Stewart has suffered yet another injury setback at club Southampton. The Scottish forward left the stadium late last summer and has spent most of the period since working his way back to full fitness and sidelined in various injuries. Stewart has handed his first team start by the Saints against Arsenal on Saturday, but lasted just 27 minutes. 27 minutes. He's got a muscle injury and will have a scan tomorrow. No hard feelings. I wish him all the best. I don't like saying injured players. I wish Ross all the best. So there we have it. I think there's one more story there as well. One more story to do with there. Yes. Stellan weighs in on Meslier Howler. Popular broadcaster Jeff Stellan has delivered his verdict on the goalkeeping error that earned Sunderland a late point against Leeds United on Friday evening. The Black Cats had an Ilan Meslier Howler to thank for 97 minutes, equalised at the Stadium of Light, with the white stopper visibly upset by his costly mistake. And writing on social media, Jeffrey Stellan said, "Is it good or bad? Dun, dun, dun," suggested that Meslier's teammates should have done more to show their support for the Frenchman in the aftermath of his difficult moment. He said, "Would have been nice for some of the Leeds players to console Meslier a little more, notably Junior Firpo. A terrible, terrible mistake, but nobody is feeling worse than the keeper." Exactly, at the end of the day, the manager came out, Daniel Farker, I bet he was fucked off on Friday night when we got that equalising goal. He did back his goalkeeper, and fair play. End of the day, everybody makes mistakes, and all howlers. And if you make a mistake in the middle of the pitch, people get over it. If you make a big mistake in goal, that's what happens, big howler. So there we go. Thank you for watching. Take care. God bless me. God go with you. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let me know your thoughts on all the subjects we just divulged down there. See you later. We'll catch you next time. Goodbye. Adios.